Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Wednesday the 30th of December 2020, and once again we're reporting that Bitcoin has reached another all-time high. It's exceeded $28,000, while gold and silver struggle. If even they achieve it, now looks doubtful, but struggle to reach $1,900 and $27 respectively. So let's take a look. Now, yesterday we produced a video entitled $2,010 Gold in 2021, according to BNP Paribas, where BNP Paribas Bank forecast a gold high next year of $2,010. Now, on Monday, we produced 2021 investments, Bitcoin, equity, gold and silver, where we compared the thoughts of some investment managers or potential investors, where they would be placing their monies between those three options. And on Sunday, episode 4 of our Bitcoin versus gold and silver series, which seems to be quite opportune because since we started this series, we are witnessing ever-increasing highs in the Bitcoin price. Not that we are suggesting, of course, that our series has created this. And we've placed links to each of these in the description box below. Now, we must accept that there does appear to be a considerable focus on Bitcoin bias recently. But frankly, with gold meandering at just $1,877, and silver at $26.24, less than 2 or 3% change since Friday's close, is there really little wonder that we're reporting on the only truly exciting piece of economic news or financial data, and that is Bitcoin, constantly hitting new record highs, including today, where we saw its price actually touch $28,563. Although, at the time of writing, it has fallen back to the current $27,971. Bloomberg and Reuters are also excited. And it's literally a 2-minute article. Take a quick look at what Bloomberg has had to say. Bitcoin article from Bloomberg, dated December 30th at 12:09 p.m. GMT. Headline: Bitcoin hits new record, set for biggest monthly gain since 2019. Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency, is on track to close out a banner year with another bang. The digital asset surged above $28,000 on Wednesday to a record high. In December alone, Bitcoin has surged more than 40%, putting it on track for its biggest monthly gain since 2019. Prices were up 2.9% to $27,667 as of 7:06 a.m. in New York. Of course, we've already mentioned it's gone much higher than that since then. Bitcoin has almost quadrupled in value this year amid the global coronavirus pandemic, while the wider Bloomberg Galaxy Crypto Index, tracking the largest digital currencies, is up about 270%, as rival coins such as Ether have also rallied. The latest price surge continues to divide opinion between those who view cryptocurrencies as a hedge against dollar weakness and inflation risk, and others who question Bitcoin's validity as an asset class given its speculative nature and boom and bust cycles. Quote, while a growing institutional presence has been part of the narrative of the current bull run, we may see increased retail interest in Bitcoin as a form of digital gold, unquote. Quote, Paola Arduino, Chief Technology Officer of crypto exchange Bitfinex, said in an email. Regulatory concerns also remain a wider factor for crypto investors. The Securities and Exchange Commission this month accused Ripple Labs Inc. and its top executives of misleading investors in affiliated token XRP. While Ripple plans to challenge the accusation in the courts, the development underscores the prospect of stricter oversight of digital assets. XRP has plummeted almost 70% this month and faces further pressure with Coinbase, the latest exchange to announce plans to suspend trading in the token. End of article. So, we are witnessing another major rally in this cryptocurrency, and in fact, a number of others are following suit, although not as successfully as Bitcoin. And even stocks are up in the United States on average by around 0.5% currently, while the dollar index has fallen back below the 90 level and is currently resting at 89.7. So whilst most markets are broadly treading water or showing some marginal gains, including oil today, it's in the cryptocurrency market, without doubt, where the excitement rests. Now at $28,000, the Bitcoin market capitalization is now approaching $550 billion, compared with what we term as the tradable silver market, in other words, readily tradable silver, of just around $60 billion. If only we can hear you say some of these monies went into silver, then of course we would be at the $50 silver price the pumpers keep telling us is just around the corner. However, the harsh reality of life is that, at least for the moment, Bitcoin has captured investors' imagination, investors' attraction, and investors' greed. Now, in addition, we've also heard today that Poland's central bank could cut interest rates during the first quarter of next year and may intervene to weaken the zloty, that's their currency, the bank's governor said, undermining previous expectations for stable borrowing costs until 2022. Now, on its own, in isolation, this is not dramatic news, but it does suggest that the world's economies are not out of the woods yet. And if other central banks may find that they have to follow suit, and there's no guarantee at this stage that they won't have to, then we could see a further weakening of the economic marketplace and, of course, additional stimulus measures to prevent such fallbacks being too harsh. Now, for the United States, the world's largest economy, the last 9 months have been devastating. With 20 million US residents infected with COVID-19 as of today, and more than 347,000 dead, we have roughly 10 million fewer people working today compared with those numbers in February. And the economy at the end of 2020 will be about the size it was at the end of 2018. Now, a resolution to the pandemic appears in view as the first vaccines were rolled out this month. The economy remains technically in recession, with millions of families facing hardship and many months until the full impact of the vaccine is felt. There is, in fact, much criticism, and much of it levied today, of the speed of the vaccine rollout, or at least the ability to place the injections into people's arms. And one expert stated yesterday that at the current rate it could take up to 10 years. Now, whilst we do not think that will be the case at all, nevertheless, it's not going to take just a few months to vaccinate sufficient of the population so that one can then go about one's daily life as normal. It's going to take much longer than many people think. So this means that any economic recovery is likely to be far slower than many expect. But nevertheless, the issue for us gold and silver bugs, particularly at the moment, is how much of our potential investment pot is Bitcoin going to drag away or prevent us from receiving, so that gold and silver prices can rise to those levels we all wish them to accelerate towards. Clearly and undoubtedly, whilst all the monies placed into Bitcoin are not necessarily going to be monies that would have come gold and silver's way, they will undoubtedly be a proportion that would have done so. And with that market capitalization constantly rising, just 10% invested in the silver market would have made a significant difference. but we shall just have to wait and see. Now, on New Year's Day, we will be publishing our 2021 gold and silver price forecast, because we have to wait until the end of tomorrow just so that we can state what prices markets closed at the end of the calendar year, so we can assess that against our earlier predictions. Meanwhile, thank you so much for listening, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, not forgetting to press the bell sign so that you're notified of our videos as and when they're published. And either later this evening or tomorrow, we shall also be publishing a video on the Richard and Greg channel, where we've placed a link below in case, once again, you haven't subscribed to that one. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.